An elderly woman's trip in a medical shuttle turned into a nightmare because of the driver's mistake.
Her health is now worse off because of that ride. KOMO 4's Elisa Jaffe is live in the Satellite Center with this exclusive. Elisa?
Mary, a lot of people rely on medical transports for safe trips to the hospital or doctor. They also depend on the drivers to raise the wheelchair lift before pushing a patient out the door.
Open. Open.
Labiba Aleem has her share of medical conditions, but a ride to a Renton doctor in a medical shuttle nearly killed her.
Everything in my body hurt.
A scar above her skull
Starts here.
shows what happened when the Northwest transport driver forgot to raise the wheelchair ramp.
When I fell, I just laid there.
You just laid there? The driver was facing Mrs. Aleem in her wheelchair, and he just pushed her out the back door. But the lift hadn't been opened, and she slammed to the ground, and an employee fell on top of her.
I'm turning on your feet, Mama.
Aleem is now bedbound with a brain injury
It's everything that she gets.
and relies on a feeding tube for meals and medications.
Sometimes she could swallow, and sometimes she can't.
You know, she did develop...
Attorney Chris Davis sued the medical shuttle and its insurance carrier and just settled for $1 million after some unsettling discoveries about the driver.
We found out that the driver was not that experienced. We found out that there really wasn't a lot of training that went on by the company as far as the driver was concerned.
Because she will say stuff like, "Why did they drop me? I'm sorry, Mama."
Aleem's family feared she wouldn't live to see her 81st birthday last month. $1 million might cover medical expenses, but not being able to eat more than a nibble of cake broke Aleem's heart.
Right, because she was like, "I'm like this on my birthday. Why did this happen to me?" Mama, we're gonna get you feeded, okay? We're gonna do your feeding.
Aleem's attorney credits the transport company for formally admitting they were wrong, and he says Medicare is now trying to get a portion of the settlement to cover their costs after the accident. Elisa Jaffe, KOMO 4 News.